What's going on, crypto cousins? It's your favorite Bitcoin baby daddy. Whoa, nah, stop. What's going on, crypto cousins? It's your Bitcoin baby daddy here with another episode. If you're new here, go ahead, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, because I make content every other day, or when I feel like it. You know how it goes, right? You should know how it goes by now. I've been saying the same line for like, how long? Anyways, so today I'm gonna be talking about one of my coins that actually went to zero. But first we're gonna look at the Bitcoin price. So let's go ahead and check that out first. So right now, the Bitcoin price is doing what it's doing. It's consolidating. I've been saying this for a minute, y'all. Like, and I want to go out to like the daily and the weekly. Like, we haven't had a candle like this. I haven't seen that. We've had this kind of candle, you know, indecision, maybe reversal, and this is on the weekly chart. And then now this week it looks like we're trying to close, and if we close under 18,000, that's just confirmation that we're probably gonna go even lower. But right now it just seems like we're just consolidating. That's it. We're just consolidating in this range, and there's nothing wrong with just consolidating. If I pull the BTC OG chart real quick, and we gonna see here, like the last time we touched like the last all-time high, and I know you've probably seen a lot of people say this, but y'all gonna hear me say it. Shit, y'all gonna hear me say it. I know y'all love it. Anyways, dog. So the last time we were here, trying to break all-time highs, you saw that we touched all-time highs, we broke it, and then we crashed so suddenly. And then it took months. Like, y'all don't think you understand. This is January. And then it took months till March, like 2 months before we came and broke down again, but we couldn't sustain it and we came and crashed back down. Now, mind you, this is March of 2017, the grand bull market. And then it took even more months before we broke it again. So between January and April, from the initial all-time high, when we broke in January of 2017, it took till April of 2017 to not only break it one more time, but continue with the bull market. So people's wild expectations of what's going to happen right now, they just need to calm down, because we touched our all-time high. We touched it. We even got a little bit higher. But as people know, the longer that Bitcoin is around, the less volatile it gets. And when we have this new big money coming in, institutional money coming in, they're not selling. They're holding for a very long time. But I wish I knew what that was, because I'd be pissed. But like I said, when it comes to Bitcoin, right now it just looks like we're consolidating. And because we have this institutional money, I don't see the volatility happening anytime soon. We may come back down to like this 12,000 area to make support. But as you can see, with just like this year alone, if we just put up 2020 only, right? 2020 only, the VPVR is saying that a majority of the trading volume happened down here at 9,000. So it could be a possibility that we could come back down to 9,000, but you see all these different areas, and the VPVR is used. I guess it's another indicator you can use, but it shows you all the different areas where there's a lot of action happening. So of course, a lot of action happened down here, some more here. And you can see that yourself, but whatevs. But that's really what I wanted to show you guys when it comes. That's all really what I want to show you guys with Bitcoin. But let's go ahead and talk about the coin that I lost $2,000 in. So when I first got into the space, it was just like how some new people aren't getting into the space right now. They're watching influencers, they're watching YouTube. Pause. Don't mind my hair mayonnaise. Like, I just realized as I'm looking through the camera, like, oh, my hair mayonnaise is still in. It's just some hair conditioner, man. I'm just, trying to keep my hair a certain way, even though it grows funny. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Y'all know I do that shit. If you guys are in my live streams, y'all know I go on random tangents and then try to come back to what I was talking about. But so back when I first got in at the top, and I was getting into altcoins, and what I was doing was I was following influencers, I was following YouTubers, and I was buying what they said were good projects. And at the time, one of these good, amazing projects was Substratum, the sub token. And if anybody remembers what the sub token was, it was like decentralized VPNs that allow you to earn interest by being a VPN node, or giving your internet access to the VPN so other people can use the VPN, and then you would accumulate the sub token, right? And so that's at the time, the concept seems like, oh my God, this is so futuristic. I can earn money being a blah, 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 blah. And you know, at the time I was so like, when I first got into this space, I was like, oh, this is the future. This is this is that. But let's get into it. So this is the Substratum token today. Bare $350,000 market cap, $1,000 worth of volume, barely moving. And yeah, you can see. So I was actually buying the Substratum token all throughout this. And I was just like, oh, my price is going up. But all throughout this, I was buying the Substratum token, and I held all throughout this to the point where it finally went to zero. Now I know what you're saying, Mackenzie, the price is right here. It didn't go to zero. No, it went to zero because you can't buy it or sell it anywhere. There's no volume. Like, this is an ERC20 token. Like, it could be on Uniswap, and it's not. Like, nobody even puts it on Uniswap. It's only on HitBTC and like, what are these exchanges? What are these? Like, no one even knows what they are. What is an INR? Like, stop it, bro. So essentially my coins went to zero because I was dollar cost averaging. Into this altcoin, and because that's what everyone just said, just dollar cost average and hold to the next bull market. And you know, I kept up with the project. I just kept seeing new things. They had broke the China firewall, which, you know, everybody was reporting on it. Oh my God, they broke the China firewall and blah, 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 blah. I think the red flags had started when, and of course, you know, you can see decentralized web and all this stuff and how everything is. We can actually go to their Twitter. You can see here on their Twitter, they haven't posted since October 2019. Missed the whole entire year, bro. Their whole thing was net neutrality. If you guys remember net neutrality, I don't even want to get into the net neutrality thing, but this is what they're pushing. This is what they're pushing. I didn't see the red flags when the red flags started coming. So some of the red flags were this project had started an ICO to raise funds, because I didn't understand that ICOs was a fundraising mechanism. I thought it was a make money mechanism, but they started an ICO, started their Substratum token, and, you know, kept it moving. But then they decided to start another ICO for another project, which would be like a decentralized exchange for their token. And so they needed a whole nother ICO to do it. And at the time, I didn't realize that was a red flag, that they were running out of money. That's why they were running another ICO, because they needed to run phase to run. Because I was sitting here like, how are you raising funds? How are you trying to run another ICO when you haven't given us the original product that you promised us? You know, we never got the decentralized web. We never got the VPNs, but they were already running another ICO for a decentralized exchange because they felt like whatever narrative they had to push. So after that happened, more bad news started coming out about the project. And then next thing you know, exchange after exchange, because this project was actually listed on multiple exchanges, and exchange after exchange, it started getting delisted. And my dummy says, oh, this is just FUD. This is just FUD. Like, my dumbass is still holding on to this token. This is just FUD. Everybody's saying it's FUD, blah, 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 blah. But then more news came out about the founder, bought $1 million home, bought this, and that, had a nice this. And I was just like, I mean, he's the founder. He's going to have money, blah, blah, blah. And at the end of the day, it got delisted on so many exchanges that I wasn't able to sell. And then I was holding a bag that went to zero. I can even go to my old wallet and look at it, and it'll literally show me that the token is in my wallet and it has no value because there's nowhere you can sell it. So the reason why I bring up this story is just so that way I can tell you guys, when it comes to investing in these altcoins, you guys have to be careful. Yes, it's a bull market. Yes, you know, prices are going up, but if you make a certain amount of money, if you make your initial investment, and this ain't financial advice, but if you make your initial investment, go ahead and take that out. You know, that way you at least took out your initial investment, and whatever happens to the token, whether it goes to zero, whether it goes to $1 billion, who cares? At least you have the peace of mind and they're able to sleep at night. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I want you guys to be able to do. So if my story of me losing $2,000 in this, and mind you, at the time, Substratum was everything, shielded by everybody. All the YouTubers were talking about it. All the big YouTubers were talking about it. So just like how we are now, even if you see all the big YouTubers talking about it, all this, just know that you're taking a risk and that you should at least make your initial investment, at least take your initial investment out. All right. But other than that, man, thank you guys so much for coming back to the channel. Thank you guys for listening to my story of how I lost money. Let me know in the comments below, did you guys own any Substratum? I know some of my audience has been here for a while, so let me know if you guys own any Substratum and did you guys sell, because clearly I didn't sell. But other than that, check me out next time. Take it easy. You know what time it is. Peace. Y'all.